Cereal tier list. Here we go. Okay. Bear in mind, I grew up in like 5 different countries. So if I call any of these something weird, or if I just don't know what cereals these are, I'm not American. And also, like, we just call things different things in different countries, okay? We just call things different things, all right? I had to live in so many countries. Ali is an Aussie. I had to live in Australia for like a year. Hidden lore. Okay. Apple Jacks. I think I should rate these. Let's see. Let's rank them from top tier, pretty good,
Look at all those parts of a
mid,
balanced breakfast.
hate it, never tried. Those are the ranks. Top tier, pretty good, mid, hate it, never tried. I'm guessing that this is gonna have a lot of them. I've never had Apple Jacks. Never tried them. Never tried them. What is that? Boo Dairy? Boo Dairy? I don't know what Boo Dairy is. Never tried it. Cap'n Crunch. It's what do you think, chat? Cap'n Crunch is it's pretty good. I don't like it's not my favorite, but I'll eat it. It's pretty good. It's all right. The berries I've had, and I think the berries are mid. I think the berries are mid. I don't like fruit flavored cereal. I don't even really like Fruit Loops, which we'll get to shortly. Sprinkled Donut Crunch. Never tried it. Oops, all berries, never tried it. Peanut butter, never tried it. Now this, Cheerios. I like them. I think Cheerios are great. Not even the Honey Nut ones, the plain old freaking Cheerios, bro. I eat that shit like baby food. Okay, Grandma, watch your cholesterol. This is my tier list, and I can say whatever I want about these cereals. I love them. Chocolate Cheerios, fucking love chocolate Cheerios. Frosted Cheerios, pretty good. I don't like them as much as those two, though. What type of weirdos consume this content on a daily basis? You now. You're one of them now, bucko. Rice Chex. Never tried them. Never tried them. A lot of this is just gonna be never tried them. Let's see. Blueberry, never tried. Cinnamon, never tried. Chips Ahoy cereal. Huh? Is it like Cookie Crisp? I liked Cookie Crisp when I was growing up. Did y'all F with Cookie Crisp? I mean, it's cookies. I've never tried it though, I gotta be honest. But I feel like if I did try it, it'd be pretty good, dear. The wolf guy is the... Oh, Frosted Flakes! I love Frosted Flakes! One of my earliest childhood crushes was Tony the Tiger! You know, Tony. I love Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger. I'm not a furry. I like... He's a himbo! He's a himbo! I like himbos. I feel like if you know me, that should not come as much of a shock. That's all I'm saying. Let's get on with it. Kellogg's Cinnabon. I feel like Cinnabon cereal just doesn't sound pleasant. I like cinnamon rolls as much as the next girl, but as a cereal, it sounds like a mouthful of sugar. It sounds like a terrible experience. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm not gonna lie. I had it. It was too much sugar for me. It was too much sugar for me. It tastes good, but it's not top tier for me. It tastes... There's too much sugar in it. It's like pretty good, but it's not like my favorite. It doesn't give me joy the same way that plain Cheerios do. Yeah. Cocoa Puffs, okay. I know that Cinnamon Toast Crunch had too much sugar in them, but Cocoa Puffs? I do be going a little cuckoo for them Cocoa Puffs, I can't lie. I do be going a little cuckoo for them Cocoa Puffs. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cookie Crisp. Fucking loved Cookie Crisp. They're like little... what I like about them is that they have a little bit of a kick to them. They're not too sweet. You'd think that they'd be a little too sweet. But there's like a crunch. There's like a little bit of a... Like, there's a little bit of an... It's not too sugary. Like, this is too sugary. But this... There's like a little bit of a bite to them. I don't know if you've ever had them, but they're very... Yeah, it's like a mild sweetness, Cookie Crisp is. It's a mild sweetness. It's a lot more popular in Asia, I would say. At least I think so. I think Cookie Crisp is more of like an Asian sort of distribution. You know what I really liked? Freaking Milo cereal. You ever had Milo cereal? They're like balls. They're like Cocoa Puffs kind of. Those Milos, the Milo cereal. You ever had that? I like that. It was so good. I like the chocolate cereal. That was so delicious. I could eat that shit up. That would make me so fat. Cornflakes. I don't like them as much as I like Frosted Flakes, and that's because why would I want a chicken when Tony the Tiger is right there? Mid. Tony the Tiger is right there. We're just counting down the cereals till we get to Tony the Tiger. He's the star of the show. He's the star of the show. Don't diss him. I will fight you. Kellogg's Pops? Never had them. Count Chocula? Never had them. Oat Bran? Okay. I know you thought that I was kind of grandma for liking Cheerios, but Oat Bran? I feel like that's way more grandma than liking Cheerios. I don't know. Oat Bran? That sounds like a grandma cereal. Let me just... never tried them. Eggo cereal, never tried them. Frankenberry, never tried them. French Toast Crunch? Never been to France in my life. Closest I've ever been is Montreal. Fruit Loops, mid. I don't like Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops make me sad. Fruit Loops make me sad. I think they taste not great. I don't like artificial fruit flavoring like that. It tastes fake in my brain. And they taste like fake colors, exactly. And the thing is, like, when you taste them, do the individual colors of the Fruit Loops taste different from each other? Like, if you have a red Fruit Loop, does it taste different from the purple one? No. No, they don't. Exactly. So what's the point of making them different colors if they all taste the same? I don't get it. Oh, Tony the Tiger! S tier! The goat! That's my goat right there. There needs to be a Tony tier. Great addition. This is why we pay you guys. This is why we pay you guys. Now I gotta zoom out. 'Cause Tony's taking up so much space. Okay. Frosted mini wheats. Never had them. Golden crisp, never had them. Golden grahams, never had them. Gorilla munch, never had them. Honey bunches oats, I've had these before, and I didn't really like them very much. I don't know, they were just kind of, they're like good. They're good if there's nothing else. It's kind of mid. Honeycomb, not for me. Honey Nut Cheerios, top tier. I just really like Cheerios. Cheerios just make me happy. Cheerios make me cheery. Oh. I don't hate anything. No, not quite. Okay, there's one of these that I do hate, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Now that I'm analyzing it, there is one of these that I do hate. We'll get to them soon. Donuts? What is a donut? Oh, it's like mini donuts. That's a donut cereal. That doesn't sound like a fun time. Like, are they soft? Yeah, I don't know. I don't like thinking about that. I don't like thinking about that. Go Lean, never had it. Kix, never had it. Crave, never had it. Life cereal, never had Life. Allie is not a Life cereal gal. Lucio O's. Never had it. Oh, okay. Now, chat. What are your thoughts on Lucky Charms? Because I have my thoughts. You think they're overrated? You hate it? Okay, we're gonna start getting the controversial opinions. We're gonna start pitting chat against each other. I feel like people, I don't know. Yeah, no. You can tell a lot about people based on their thoughts on Lucky Charms. I don't think Lucky Charms is bad. I just think that if I had to choose between the marshmallows and the cereal itself, the cereal's just not good. The cereal's just really unpleasant. Especially when they're stale. You have to be so careful to eat it as soon as possible. And, like, the thing with the marshmallows, they're fine. You can eat them. I can see why people want a box of just the marshmallows, but at the same time, also, no, I don't understand. Because I don't want to shovel an entire thing of crunchy marshmallows into my mouth. It's gonna make me really upset with myself. It's too sweet. It's a texture nightmare. But even then, it's way better than the actual cereal. Okay, so, mid. I wouldn't say I hate it. I would eat it if it's all that's available, but the texture is just it. I don't know. I'll buy it for you if you like it, but is there gonna be one that I hate? Yes, and people are not gonna like it. Nutter Butters, I've never had Nutter Butters. Oreo O's. I've had Oreo O's. Have you had Oreo O's before? Oreo O's. No. They're not great. They don't really taste like Oreos. They're too sweet. They're like if Cheerios were injected with a huge, freaking syringe of sugar. They're not nice. I don't hate them though. When I say hate tier, I mean I would probably start Like, I don't know. It's... Cocoa Pebbles, also mid. Fruity Pebbles? I hate Fruity Pebbles. I would rather starve. I hate them as much as I hate Fruit Loops, but with more passion. They just taste weird. It does taste like medicine, exactly. They taste like medicine. They're so weird. And like, I'm not the biggest on putting milk in my cereal, but when I do, I want to know that it can hold up. And when I put Fruity Pebbles with milk, I start getting a Fruity Pebbles soup. I get a Fruity Pebbles soup. Losing faith in my Oshi. This is all my opinion. At the end of the day, all of these are mid compared to the holy grail of breakfasts, oatmeal. At the end of the day, all of these are mid compared to oatmeal. Oatmeal is the best food of all time. You can make it into whatever you want. You can make it savory, you can make it sweet, you can put gigatons of protein in it like I did at the beginning of the day. You can do everything with oatmeal. Oatmeal is good for you. It's good fiber. It keeps your shits regular. I fucking love oatmeal. Oatmeal's so good. And your baked oats. Baked oats. Baked oats. Baked oats. Freaking love oatmeal, dude. My faith in my Oshi has been shaken by the lack of milk that goes with the cereal. You know what? Fair enough. I don't know why I don't like milk with my cereal. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of the, I'm so big on texture. And if the cereal can absorb the milk very good, then the texture is just off. Am I eating these without milk? Anyway, so Pop-Tarts. I didn't know the Pop-Tarts had a cereal. I've never had it. Based on that reaction, you'll know I've never had it. Raisin Bran. Now that's a grandma cereal. Raisin Bran? I've never actually had it, but I would see it in my grandma's house. I've never had any of the Raisin Brans. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Reese's? People say either one. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up. S tier for the song. I think they're pretty good, but like, I wouldn't be able to have them every day. Like, when I'm thinking about cereals that I can have, like, if I'm a kid, let's say, like, we go all the way back in time. I'm a kid trying to pick cereal that you'll have on rotation for the next few weeks. It would be my top tiers. Pretty good would be, like, if these weren't available. And then mid would be, like, my parents hate me. Yeah. Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. I've never actually had Rice Krispies before. Oh, or Cocoa Krispies. Never had them. Just never had them. Never come up. Let's see. S'mores. Never had them. Sour Patch Kids cereal. Oof. Have you guys had these before? I've tried these. I've tried these, and they suck. I hate them. I tried them once as like a novelty thing. They're so bad. They're horrible. I don't know how to describe the taste to you, but it tastes like the worst parts of a Sour Patch Kid and the worst parts of a cereal combined. It's very awful. And I love Sour Patch Kids. So I have no idea how they managed to fuck up something that I love so much. I love Sour Patch Kids. Why would you want something sour in the morning mixed with milk? To be fair, there are some sour fruits that like a lot of Asian families will like to eat in the morning. Or like if you have like a really caring Filipina mother, she'll make you sinigang for breakfast and that's pretty sour. I don't hate sour. I just hate when it doesn't feel right. Like if it's sour, it needs to be intentional. Like having a special like lemon bread or like lemon muffin for breakfast. That sounds like a good time. It's a little sour. Cereal is a dessert? Yeah, but like when I was a kid, I'd be eating cereal because kids don't care about their macros. Kids aren't tracking their macros. Kids are just eating whatever the fuck they want. Special K, never had it. Mini Wheats, never had it. Trix, never had it. Waffle Crisp, never had it. Wheaties, never had it. So there we go. That is my tier list, ladies and gents. Tony the Tiger, you will always have my heart. I haven't had half the list. I'm sorry. Like I said, like when I was a kid, I did eat a bunch of cereal. I'd have it like, my mom would let me have it like once or twice a week. And then the other parts of the week, I would not be allowed to have it. Any cereals that aren't on the list that you would like to add? I would add Milo cereal to the top tier list over here. Milo cereal is the bomb diggity. Oh. Cute. I'm scared to share some of the brands of the cereals that I have because I don't want to dox all the countries that I've lived in. But there was this one that was really good. They were like stars. They were like star-shaped. And they would have like moon puzzles at the back of the box. I really liked that one. I forgot what they were called. But they were like stars. I freaking love those. Yeah, like they were like shaped like stars. Thoughts on the chippy chips from the Philippines? I like them. I prefer piatos though. Out of the ones over here, what would you want to try? I hear Apple Jacks is kind of not good or like mid. I would want to try the Chips Ahoy one just to see how it stacks up against Cookie Crisp because I love Cookie Crisp. Yeah, I don't know. People think I'm weird for rating Cheerios so high, but I just like it. I like when my cereal doesn't have sweetness to it as much as possible. I'll tolerate sweetness if they're as good as these. But I just like cereal where it's like a little... I like cereal that tastes like oatmeal, because I love oatmeal. I like the flavor of oatmeal. Never had grape nuts. Tier lists are fun. We can do more tier lists and then do YouTube after, maybe. What else should we do? Somebody said chips. Chips? Okay. How about on chips? Okay. Hopefully this is a good one. 97 different chips. I don't know if I can... Let's see. I will compare. Okay, that one's a little short. This one is a little... I want one with Canadian brands. Okay, so this one's called the Definitive Chips tier list. It says it has 97, but that's a lie. Okay, not that one. What the heck? Where are the chips tier lists? What the frick? Oh my god. Okay, I mean, if it doesn't have Takis. Okay, this one has Takis. Sure. Let's do they have Ruffles? It's like I'm going shopping. Y'all want anything? What? Okay, this one's cursed. This one has Ruffles, but they don't have Ruffles sour cream. I need Ruffles sour cream on here. Fuck. No. Where is it? Why they don't have Ruffles sour cream? What the fuck? That's like the best chip of all time. This is rigged. This is rigged. Boo! I mean, I could do a chip tier list, but I'm gonna do it, like, with sadness in my heart. So we're gonna do the same ranking as last time. Top tier, pretty good. Mid, hate it, never had it. And I'm just gonna get rid of these other categories because I don't know if I have that many, like, specific opinions to warrant that many categories. Okay, let's see. This is pretty good, okay? Starting off with, what is that? Ruffles. Huh? I don't know. Spicy Ruffles? I've never had them. Never had those. I can't see. Yeah, I'm gonna try to zoom in. Is that a little bit better? Lay's Classic. Pretty good. I like them. I like Lay's. I think Lay's are laid. I don't know. Lay's sour cream though. Holy cannoli, dude. Freaking love me some Lay's sour cream. The only thing I love more than Lay's sour cream is Ruffles sour cream. We have Ruffles original here, and I do like Ruffles. I just like the texture of Ruffles. I like that they have those little ridges. And that's the whole, that's their whole tagline, you know, Ruffles have ridges. I'm saying all this and I haven't had chips in like, I don't think I've eaten chips since like Christmas. Fuck. I'm so sad. I haven't had chips since Christmas. It's been so long. I will say, wait, no, that's a lie. I have had chips, but they're like those protein chips. They're called Wild. They're they're all right. They're just like, they don't scratch that same itch as regular chips. Okay. I think Ruffles are fucking amazing. I love Ruffles. Funyuns? Okay, chat. What is your opinion on Funyuns? I genuinely... I've never actually had Funyuns before. I don't have an opinion on them. I think I would like them, but I've never had them before, genuinely. I've just never had to reach for them because when these chips exist, I kind of just reach for those instead of Funyuns, you know? Can we speedrun the ketchup chips to S tier? Oh god, if ketchup chips are on here, I'm gonna get so many Canadians angry because I have very specific opinions on ketchup chips. I'm gonna get people so fucking mad at me. Chester's fries, never had them. Andy Carp's hot fries, never had them. Okay, we're getting to Cheetos. I don't have many Cheetos. I'm not a big Cheetos girl. Thanks for the 11 months, Spiffy. Welcome in. Which one is that one? The green one? What's that? What is that? This one's flamin' hot. I can read that, but this one I can't even read. Lime? I've never had lime. I'm assuming these are the regular Cheetos. I don't like Cheetos very much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had these regular Cheetos before. I think they're kind of mid. I don't really like Cheetos very much. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I also don't like Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's not even just because they're messy. I've never been the biggest fan of... Okay, it is because they're messy, and also because, like, the taste needs to warrant how messy the chip is. If the chip is getting dust on my fingers, I find that kind of... And if it gets, like, underneath my nails, I don't like that. chopsticks method. I don't want to be busting out the chopsticks to eat my chips. Heartbroken. It's okay. If I don't like them, then that just means more for you, right? I've never had these regular Cheetos Puffs. I've also never had these green ones. What is that? Crisp and tasty? Never had those. Lay's barbecue chips? Pretty good. I think I just like Lay's. I think I just like Lay's. Let me zoom in a bit. I have to zoom in so much. Is that zoomed in enough? Should I zoom in even more? Ooh. Now we're up close and personal. Oh, hey, it's the girl that I listened to on Reddit. Hi, welcome in. Oh my god. I've never heard of Reddit before. Kettle cooked hers chips. I've never had hers before. How come I'm going live now? Great question. It's because I was doing a collab with my friend Queemcat, and she streams a little earlier than me, so I wanted to accommodate her schedule. I've just never had any of the hers chips. I'm just gonna have to... Allie never having had Andy Cap's fries chip is heartbreaking. Okay, here's the thing. I love chips that are shaped like fries. My favorite chips that I've ever had were from Japan. And they're is it the Calbee brand or something like that? They're like, yeah, like they're so good. Those potato fried chips from Japan. Oh my god. Veggie straws? I do fuck with veggie straws. I like veggie straws a lot. I like chips that are like French fries. I like them. I've never had any of the Hers chips, so that gets rid of a lot of them. Wavy. Oh, Lay's is getting a bit wavy over here. I've never had that either. I'm starting to realize there are lots of things that I've never had. I guess I'm just not very explorative. I'm not as explorative as I thought. Where am I from? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've lived in so many different countries. If I tell you, I'll have to kill you. Fritos. I've never had Fritos either. Fuck. This whole list. Okay, now we're getting back to chips I have had. Pringles. Oh, I freaking love Pringles. I freaking love Pringles, dude. In that order, I prefer the originals to the sour cream, personally. But I love Pringles. I can fuck up a can of Pringles. I've never actually had the barbecue Pringles before. Or the pizza ones. I've had the cheese. I think they're kind of mid. I also never had I think that's salt and vinegar. Never had those. Okay. Lay's party mix. What is that? Flamin' Hot Lay's? Never had those. Doritos. Now you gotta do a follow-up stream where you try every chip that's in the never had tier. That's a great idea. But that would also be a lot of bags of chips. I've always wondered that. Like whenever streamers do like tries, where do the chips go? Do they just put them in bags and donate them or something? I'd hope so. Share them with Celadon. 2 Asian girls. 100 bags of chips. You don't take them off my hands? Okay. I'll ship them to you guys. Whoever wins the raffle during the Never Had These Chips stream will be shipped 50 Ziploc bags of chips. Alright, let's see. Doritos. I can't tell you the last time I've had a Dorito. I think they're pretty good. Like, from what I remember, they're pretty good. I just wouldn't be able to tell you the last time I've had them before. All I know is I don't like Cool Ranch. I just don't like ranch in general. I'm not a big ranch person. I think ranch is kind of... I don't like ranch. I don't understand the concept of ranch dressing. Cries an American, I'm sorry. I am not American. I don't understand your American sensibilities. They're lost on me. I've only had the Doritos that come in this bright red one. I haven't had these ones. None of those. Miss Bickies. Miss Bickies. I've had the jalapeno. Not my favorite, kind of mid. I've had the seesaw too, not my favorite, kind of mid. I haven't had the barbecue. Never had these Lays. I couldn't even tell you what they are. Haven't had these. Ooh, kettle cooked Lays. I need to zoom out a little bit more. This list is getting long. Ooh. Banner! These are my opinions! I will defend them. I will fight you. My opinions are the only right opinions. Lay's kettle cooked. Pin images? What does that do? Oh! Wait, that's pretty good. I don't know what that does. That's pretty good. So you don't have to scroll back and forth. Okay. Kettle cooked Lays, they're pretty... I've had them before. They're pretty good. Never had these. Never had those. Never had those. Never had those. I've never had Chex Mix before either. Goldfish crackers. I had the first goldfish crackers I ever tasted because chat heard that I've never had goldfish crackers and sent me, what was it, like 24 boxes of them? You sent me like 2 crates of goldfish crackers and I had no idea where to put them. I think they're fine. They're not really for me, so I ended up giving them to my brothers. You gave me like 2 freaking crates of goldfish crackers, and they're like, my brother was just like, Allie, why the fuck do you have so many goldfish crackers? I did not want to explain that I have a Twitch chat that drowned me in American junk food just because I've never tried it before. Y'all also sent me like a full freaking Costco-sized box of Twinkies. I did not like them very much. I had 1 bite and it was too much for me. I don't like Twinkies. You also sent me the Baja Blast soda. I also didn't like that very much. Yeah, you sent me 2 whole 24 can boxes. So that was 48 cans of Baja Blast. And I also gave those to my brother because I had no idea what to do with them. I also sent them the Twinkies, but they didn't end up eating them either, so I think they donated them. So I'm glad they went somewhere, but don't send me Twinkies, please. Have you gotten a rotisserie chicken from chat yet? No, but I love it. So if you want to send me rotisserie chickens, I will happily take them off your hands. Just drink the Baja Blast? No, because if I don't want to drink something or if I don't like the taste of something, I don't want to waste my calories in the day drinking something I don't like. You know? Sprite Cranberry, on the other hand. I've recently learned about the wonders of Sprite Cranberry. It's not bad. I wouldn't have it every day. But maybe once every blue moon under the blood oath. Gazing at the stars. It's pretty good. Goldfish crackers. Not for me, personally. Lay's. What is that? I think that says gravy. I've never had those. I've never had these green goldfish crackers either. Munchos, nope. Cape Cod chips, nope. Takis, I love Takis. I love Takis. I love Takis. I haven't had these ones though. Sun chips. My mom used to get these, but I never actually ended up having them. No. Is this lime Lays? I've never had those. What are these? French onion sun chips? I've just never had sun chips before. What is that? Putz? Never had them. This is gonna be a lot of I've never had these before. Oh, kettle potato chips. All right. I haven't had the jalapeno, or the barbecue ones, but I've had the sea salt ones, and I think they're pretty good. They're on the lower tier of pretty good because when it's a battle between Lay's and Kettle, I'll pick Lay's, but Kettle's pretty good. I'm not mad at them. Salt and vinegar. I'm probably one of the only Filipinos that doesn't like vinegar very much. I like it as like something that makes your food pop, but I don't like just like dipping my food in vinegar, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't bring me joy. I don't like it very much. Oops, I need to zoom in. Zoom down. This is such a long ass tier list. Pop chips. Nope, never had those either. Popcorners. I tried these. I've tried all of these, and I think they're kind of. I don't like the texture of them very much. They're really weird. Why have you only had like 10 chips ever? I just don't really eat much junk food. Not as much. Like I see the pretzels. I had a lot of pretzels growing up. I've tried all the popcorners chips because one of my friends got sponsored by them once and was like, I have all these popcorners and I don't want them. Can you have them? Then I got them and I tried them and I didn't like them very much. Friday's potato skins. I've actually had these. I don't know if I love them. They weren't too bad. The cheddar and bacon flavor potato skins. They were like pretty mid, I would say. Ooh, wait, we're getting to the ones I've actually had. Stacks. I think I've only ever had Lay's. I don't know why. Stacks chips. I like Stacks more than Pringles. Lay's Stacks. Oh my god. They're even better than Lay's. They're goated. Yeah, no, like they deserve their own tier. In all honesty. I need a tier just for Lay's Stacks. I'm like a raccoon. I'll be getting up in that shit. They deserve their own tier. They're so good. Like, imagine if a Pringle just tasted better. I think I just like chips that come in cans. I don't really like dealing with bags. I think the chip design is a lot more efficient. And I can also like feel like a freaking trash gremlin stacking up all my cans of chips. And I don't know, maybe I can do that. I can have like a Pringles can stack pyramid in the corner of my room. I'll give you an update on them. Cheddar, cheese, Ruffles. They're pretty good. They're not my favorite. Ooh, wait, no. The sour cream stacks are better than the original stacks. Never had these, though. Never had those stacks. Lay's baked. I didn't really like how they felt. The mouthfeel was kind of weird. That's the one Lay's L for me. They were kind of weird. Cheez-Its. Oh yeah, you guys sent me a whole box of Cheez-Its too. I had those and I didn't really like them. I didn't really like them very much. I have to zoom out so bit, so far. Can I widen this? I can't. I have to. Maybe I should just zoom in and scroll down whenever I'm picking anyone. Okay. Cheez-Its. Yeah, I thought Cheez-Its are kind of mid. I didn't have the white cheddar ones. Never had Bugles. But ooh. Pretzels. I fucking love pretzels. Pretzels deserve their spot here. I like that they're kinda... I like the mouthfeel of pretzels, because you bite into it and it's crunchy, but when you're chomping on it, it kind of turns into this mush that kind of almost tastes like dough. And they just make me feel better than potato chips. They're not as oily. I like it. Oh, but these ones are also top tier. I love these too. The sticks. Lay's wavy. I just haven't had the wavy ones. Never had those. Never had those. Never had those. Never had munchies. Hers. Never had hers. Never had hers. Potato sticks. I've had these before. They're shoestring potatoes that are fried and they come in like this can. I've had these. They're like potato sticks. They're called something else in Asia. Where would I put piatos in the tier list? Probably above Lay Stacks. Filipino chips are just really good. Like, if you want to be somebody that can just eat a lot and fly in the air, fly high, then going to the Philippines is your best bet. They're really good at making snacks that are very addicting and not good for you. If you want to fly high. Potato sticks, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Like I said, I just like chips that are like kind of like fries. I also haven't had these Doritos. Okay, well, this is my abysmal tier list. You're probably gonna have a lot of opinions on it. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. I don't know. This tier list is freaking massive. And most of these I've never had before. Count how many I've actually had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And they said 97. So I've only had like a third of the chips on here, I would say. Yeah. I have to try more chips tier list. They have to be really good. I'm the kind of person that can eat the same thing every single day. If I like a food and I'm alone and I don't have to cook for anybody else, I can eat the same shit every single day. For university, I had chicken breast, broccoli, and rice for like 3 months straight once. I just don't get tired of it. I like predictability. I like it. I just don't get... If I like a food, then I'll just eat it whenever I want to. I love chicken. I do. I fucking love chicken. A strict creature of habit. Because for me, I could use that brain power to think about what I'm gonna eat, or I can use it for something that I personally enjoy more. Like, picking out what I'm wearing that day. That's a lot more fun for me. Would I do a fast food tier list? That would be good. I feel like that would be... that might be worse than this. I've never been to Nando's. That might be worse. I'm already trying to think about the Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes. I've only had one of those, I think. And you call yourself Canadian? I don't go to fast food very often. I wouldn't be able to tell you any of the specials on any of the menus. I've been listening to ASMR for so long, why do I only now know that you're streaming on Twitch? It's okay. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I feel so seen right now. I feel very seen. We did a chips tier list and we did a cereal one too. Fuck. Yeah, there's a lot that I haven't gone to. You're not nobody, you're not nobody. What other tier list can I do? Scrandle. We can do another Scrandle the next time we're with Celadon. I want to wait until we can do it with Celadon because she makes it funnier. I'm trying to think. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I'm so shy about my streaming. Call Celadon now. She's busy.
She has adult stuff to do, like work and being an adult and driving and stuff. And taxes and
oh shit. Fuck, I need to pay my taxes. Oh god, why did you have to say that? I'm not gonna do my taxes on stream. Are you crazy? That's like the worst stream idea I've ever gotten.
yeah, Allie, just show us your social insurance number and your quarterly earnings, and also whether you decide like your payment plan. We're very curious how you pay your taxes. Also your credit card information.
Just everything. The most intimate details you can possibly know. You won't tell. Okay, okay. Now that I have that assurance, I'm very happy to do my taxes on stream for you. Very happy. Is the social insurance number the Canadian equivalent of the SSN in the United States? Yes, it is. But ours is cooler. Because it's like, you can abbreviate social insurance number as SIN. So you gotta be like, oh yeah, give me your SIN. Ooh, scandalous. Yeah. When you avoid your taxes in Canada, they kind of just slap you on the wrist and say, don't do that. Or at least that's my experience. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, I want to do one more tier list. I'm like jonesing. I've already shown you my bad food takes. What's like more fun? Let me see. I'm on the ultimate tier list site right now. Waifus. Oh no, I'm gonna get executed. I wanna get executed. A tier list. I feel like that does exist. Soda? Soda's just gonna be me admitting that I've had maybe 3 sodas in my life and then everything's gonna be in the... You the real waifu? Aw, shucks. VTuber tier list is crazy! You're trying to get somebody to make a Google Docie on me, bro. If I do a VTuber tier list, I'm gonna get banned. Alekirser stream tier list. I'll ask Mello to make that. That could be really funny. Does a VTuber tier list and puts them all in S tier so you don't get canceled. Ali ASMR tier list. Wait, that's funny. That's actually really good. Maybe we can do that for my stream anniversary in July. That's a good idea. Wait, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send that to myself. I'm gonna do it. Alekirser ASMR tier list for July anniversary. Yeah, I wrote that shit down. That's a great idea. Last year for my anniversary, we did so much stuff. It was super fun. We did the Alekirser Kahoot, and we did the art board where all the wankies could draw art for like an hour unsupervised, and that was really fun. And then we also had karaoke. That was really nice. I made the Kahoot deliberately hard as hell, and people were so mad, but I thought it was really funny. I'm just trying to think, what could we do this year that'll top it? Because I want to make it good. I want to make it really good. That was so funny, though. Wait. One Piece tier list. I'm not far enough in the anime to do that. Connect 4? How do I even do that? How do I play Connect 4 with my chat? Do you just tell me where you want to put the... Console tier list actually sounds fun. Wordle? I do Wordle sometimes. Alright. Let's do a console tier list. Y'all are gamers. Y'all fuck with that. Ugh. Get these ads away. All these ads are getting in the way of my Twitch stream. Ugh. That's hella zoomed in. Let me get rid of some of these tiers. We don't need this many. Let's do top tier. Top tier. Pretty good. Mid. Hate it. And never played. Actually, no, let me get rid of hate it. Because when it comes to consoles, I can't think of a console that I'd, like, hate. Per se. I feel like that's a pretty good list. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. This is the console tier list. This is gonna be so quick, because I haven't played most of these. The Magnavox Odyssey.
What?
TV Tennis Electro what? Coleco Telstar? What? Like Atari? Nintendo Color TV series? Fairchild Channel F? Like, okay, these are... We can easily put most of these here. This is gonna fill up this section so quick. Oh my god. This is just me giving away my age. NES. I've never, like the original NES, never played that. Okay, we're getting to the ones that I can actually say that I played on. Actually no, cause I've never played on the original Game Boy. Not the Atari Lynx. Not Sega. I didn't play on the original Game Boy. The first Game Boy that I ever played on was the Game Boy SP, and that was like inherited from my older brothers. So not the original Game Boy. I've never played on that. I've only played on the Game Boy SP, the Advance SP. You know, the one with the flippy screen? I've played them. It's just these are like really old. Okay. Super Nintendo, top tier. My uncles had that. But I can't say that I've played on it for very long. Okay. Now we're back to saying I've never played these. Commodore, Sega, Tandy, Pioneer, Sega, Fujitsu, Amiga. Sega Saturn, what? NEC? The original PlayStation? I've never played on the original PlayStation. Bandai Palladium, Virtual Boy, never played that. Super Acom, Nintendo Satellaview, never played that. Atari Jaguar, never played that. Casio Loopy, never played that. Apple Pippin never played that. Nintendo 64. Top tier. This one I actually got to play on because my dad owned one. My dad owned one. Finally! I'm sorry. I didn't realize you guys were all 70 years old. Like, I actually do think I've played a Mario game before. I remember playing Mario on my dad's N64. I remember that. I was really little. Tiger game, never played that. Game Boy Color. I didn't play on these old Game Boys. I played on the Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah, this one over here. But like, this one even is like a little too old for me. I played on the one that had a flippy screen. I don't see it here. The one with the flippy screen. You know what I mean? The Advance SP? Am I old enough for this stream? Yes, I am! I'm in my... whatever the dragon equivalent is of early 20s. How is the SP not here? That's crazy. I'm mad. Sega Dreamcast never played on it. N64 DD. I've only played on the regular one. PlayStation 2. Ooh! I played on this. My dad owned this too. I remember playing so many games. Tekken. The PS2, I think, might be better than the PlayStation 3. Some of the releases that I had were freaking crazy. It deserves its own tier. I'm tempted to agree with you. Saibiko, never played that. Game Boy Advance, I think, personally, I would put in my own personal tier of gave life meaning. Because I was always on the go and I was always moving countries. So, like, I remember playing, like, I think the most I've ever played games was on my Game Boy Advance. I played like thousands of hours of just Pokemon Emerald. It's kind of crazy. The GameCube, I think, is also top tier. And the reason for that, but the reason I wouldn't rank it higher than the PlayStation 2 is specifically because it doesn't have the same kind of childhood memories that I have attached to the PlayStation 2. I only got the GameCube when I was an adult and had adult money and wanted to buy one so that I could say that I had a GameCube. That's literally it. I did not have the original Xbox, so I have to say that I've never played it. Never had the Nokia Engage. Never had the Leapfrog. Tapwave, never heard of it. Never heard of that. The VTech V-Smile? Yo! Hold on! Did y'all have the VTech V-Smile? Cause I had the VTech V-Smile! I even had the VTech computer where you can like practice typing. You never had the VTech? Literal toddler cursor. Gave life meaning. It was pretty good. It wasn't that bad. I already had the Game Boy by that point, so I was just like it's a station for kids. It's a game console for kids. I never actually had the original DS. By the time I got my own DS, it was the 3DS. I was still a little too young to have a DS. The PSP, okay, PSP gave life meaning, okay? You could do everything on that, you could listen to music, you could watch movies. Do you remember UMDs? You could do everything on that. You could hack into like systems with that. You could do whatever you wanted with your PSP. Use it as a weapon. The PSP, like, I don't know. Most of the consoles I'm gonna put in Bave Life Meeting tier is gonna be like the portable consoles. You could do whatever on the PSP. So good. The 360, also top tier. I played a lot. A lot of the games that I ended up playing for the first time that weren't like handheld console games were on the 360. It was just so good. I have a lot of messages on there from like the Xbox Live days. And I wish I had my old Xbox 360 so I could read them. But my mom, like, we ended up selling it and giving it away. So, VTech, V-Flash, nope. PlayStation 3, I don't know. Like, the PlayStation 2 was really good. The PlayStation 3 was also pretty solid. I liked it. I played a lot of games like Star Wars Force Unleashed and Tekken on it. It was like, yeah, I wouldn't rank it as high as like the PS2. The PS2 just had way more titles that were like iconic, I would say. The Mattel Hyperscan, never had that. The Nintendo Wii! I have trauma related to the Nintendo Wii, okay? I have trauma. I had it. It was so fun. It made me one of the coolest kids in school because I had one with so many games. And then I went to my cousin's house, brought it over so that we could play together. By the time I went back, they said,
I don't know where it went. It's missing.
I've never trusted them ever since then. They stole it from me. Oh my god. Genuinely the worst experience in my life. Gave life meaning until it was taken away from me. Never had the leapfrog. Let's see. Oh shit. The list is getting so long. It's getting so long. Look at that never played list. Okay, wow. We don't have much left. We don't have much left here. The Zeebo? What's the Zeebo? I've never heard of that before. The Nintendo 3DS gave life meaning. The Nintendo 3DS. The Nintendo 3DS. That saw me through so many years. It saw me through so many years. I have very nostalgic memories associated with the Nintendo 3DS, okay? I read my first fanfics on there because I didn't have a phone, so I had to use the shitty freaking Nintendo browser to read fanfiction. Fanfiction that I definitely shouldn't have been reading, okay? I played so many games. I learned about the wonders of, Filipino hacking. I went to the Philippines when I was little, and I was like, I want to play games on my 3DS. Can we buy games for the 3DS? And they were like, yeah, you can buy games on your 3DS, but like your cousin, he has like a secret trick that will give you more games than you can possibly think. Yeah, it was my cousin, my uncle. They helped me find this like one shady ass dude's like freaking gaming store where he was like,
I can give you a cartridge with over 200 or 100, 200 games.
I think it was 100. It was like 101 in one. It was a 101 in one cartridge, and that's where I found like most of my favorite games I've ever played. Ever. Yeah. And that cartridge was like, it was like 100 pesos. 100 Philippine pesos, which is like less than $2 US for 100 games. And that cartridge, it lasted a long ass time before it started like blipping out. Like a good 3 years. That's freaking insane, dude. The Wii U. I had the the Wii U for a little bit. I will admit that it was pretty mid. I'm not saying that just to be bandwagoning, but it just didn't have many titles, and the only reason I bought like a Wii U was because I wanted to play, well, I didn't buy it, I borrowed it. Only reason I got, like, I played the Wii U was because I wanted to play Rune Factory. Because there was a version of Rune Factory Frontier. You could play it on the Wii U, and there were, like, shower scenes, and when I was little, I was like, whoa, wow, shower scenes. So I wanted to play Xbox One. The Xbox One just wasn't on the same tier as the Xbox 360. It was horrendously mid. No memorable console titles whatsoever. Just didn't have the same feeling of, like, community and nostalgia that the Xbox 3... Like, just not a very good follow-up given Xbox 360's lasting legacy. PlayStation Vita... Never actually tried it, but I had I tried the PSP Go, and I thought that was pretty fun, actually. PlayStation 4... pretty good. Like, especially compared to the Xbox One, considering they were, like, same gen and whatever. The PS4 was, like, pretty good. It lasted me a long time. I am not upset at the PS4. And I really like the... I like that, I still had a PS4 when everybody was getting, like, a PS5. And what I liked was I could sync my PS4 with my friends' PS5s. And we could just, like, share titles. And so I had, like, friends that would have, like, 500 games, and I would just be able to play games. And just share titles. That was really fucking fun. Super clutch, yeah. Never tried the Guya before. The Nintendo Switch. Say what you will. I liked my Nintendo Switch. What happened to the collab today? It was earlier. We finished. I like this Switch. Say what you will. That Switch, it still holds up really freaking good today, and I've had mine since it launched. Like, for a 9-year-old console, it still plays like new. It kept Nintendo alive, and it was fun, and honestly, pretty good balance between portable and, like, feeling like a kind of home console. Like, it really did a good job of that. It was pretty solid. Did you mod your Switch? I did not mod my Switch, but I did mod my 3DS. 3DS modding was super huge, and I remember modding my 3DS so that whenever it was so bad that, like, because I modded it so heavily, it took 1 minute to start up my 3DS. It was 1 minute of black screen to start up my 3DS, because I modded it so much, and when that 1 minute was over, it was a flashbang of colors of, like, dank memes, and, like, 420, and like, all of the really awful cringe memes from, like, 2014 to 2016 era. It was really disgusting. We had the Doge with the the Doge with the wiki glasses, and the 420s. The Mountain Dew and the Doritos, and it was super green, and such Doge much wow. It was a simpler time. PlayStation 5. I'll give the PS5 a pretty good. No games. I have one, but, like, no games. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know, when I say pretty good, it was like, did I feel that there was a jump between the PS4 and the PS5 in terms of, like, graphics? Yes. But did it have games that you could play? No, not really. So I guess mid. Xbox Series XS. I just stopped owning Xboxes after the Xbox One crushed my soul. Atari VC5? No. Never had one. The Nintendo Switch 2, I feel like the Nintendo Switch 2 is one of those things where it's like, it's too early to say. I will say, we did give people a lot of shit over owning the Switch 2 when it first released. It's like, it is more upgraded than the Switch. The graphics are very noticeably different. The feel is very different. But it doesn't have any games that really define it yet. I don't regret it. I loved Pokemon Legends Arceus. I loved Pokemon Legends A to Z. It was really fun. The games are just like, nothing like defines it. Pokopia, I'm gonna start playing this weekend. But like, I just feel like it's too early to say. So far, I'll say it's pretty good. But right now, nothing can edge it past that. Where is it? Where the fuck did I put it? Oh, yeah. Steam Deck and Xbox RDG Ally. Ally, not Ally. Okay, the Steam Deck is goated. That's all I'll say. It's goated. Steam is an amazing company. Yeah. I feel like to be in the Gave Life Meaning console tier, you had to have been with me when I was like growing up, because that's when I did most of my actual like no life kind of gaming, and I was super biased towards handheld consoles. Cause I was always on the go. I was always like I can't bring my Xbox 360 to dance practice. I can't bring my Xbox 360 to like the backstage of a show. I can't bring it with me on a road trip, and that's usually what I was doing when I was a kid. Yes, you could, but I didn't have those cars with the fancy TVs. I didn't have any of those, so I just couldn't. Like, I didn't have an RV or anything like that. Then I guess you just gotta bring dance practice to your Xbox 360 then. There were portable TVs, I suppose, but like a portable TV when my Filipina mother is there telling me, "Uy, socialize." I'm not gonna get away with that. I'm not gonna get away with that. I need something I can hide underneath my pillow. Oh my god, my mom would always call me antisocial. It's like, I'm not. I just don't want to talk to you right now. My Pokemon are about to evolve. I just found a shiny. I like how you gave your mom a strong, deep voice. She has a very melodic, womanly voice. And she doesn't talk like that. It's funny. She has a very melodic voice. She has, I would say my voice, but deeper. It's like my voice, but deeper and slightly more accented. She has an accent. I don't really have an accent. But she has a very, very nice voice. I had a portable TV when I was a kid. You're so lucky! My mom would never let me. My dad wouldn't have cared. Yeah, you have a Canada accent. I do! I do. Well, I used to. It's not as strong anymore. It was a lot stronger when I started. Well, Looks like I'm not very cultured. Look at this whole ass freaking list of video game consoles I've never played with. Scroll up. I've only played a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 isn't that bad. 18 is pretty solid. 18 is not bad. They're literally older than you. Yes, that's what I'm trying to get at. Because, like, when I say I haven't played the Game Boy, it doesn't mean I haven't played the Game Boy Advance. Or the Game Boy SP. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, like, can any of you earnestly say, oh, fuck yeah, I used to fuck heavy with the B-Tech Creative Vision when I was growing up? Or I really fucked with the Atari 5200. Maybe some of you, I don't know. The oldest wanky is, like, they turned 72 last week. They made sure to tell me via email that they turned 72. It was on an AOL email too. Yes, I'm a wanky. AOL email, bro. What kind of console did you use 2,000 years ago? So I would use a slingshot and I would aim for my enemies and I would get headshots, but in real life. Favorite childhood show growing up? I need to pick very carefully. I liked the Backyardigans when I was like really little. I like the Backyardigans. I also liked Pokemon, like just Pokemon, the anime. I was a big fan. Pokemon was like the first fandom I was ever fully in. And Adventure Time. I grew up with Adventure Time. Like, Adventure Time is a very near and dear place in my heart. Adventure Time's freaking amazing. Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra. I liked both of them. But I wasn't quite a kid by the time Korra came out. SpongeBob? Wizards of Waverly Place? The one with Selena Gomez. It's so funny that you mentioned that. I grew up in a family with mostly men. I only really had, like, older male cousins and older male brothers. Well, male brothers, that sounds weird. Like, older brothers when I was growing up. There were just not a lot of women in my family. And I remember, like, every time Wizards of Waverly Place was, like, scheduled to come on Disney, all of them would, like, gather in a circle, bring out the popcorn, and every time Selena Gomez would appear on the screen, they would, like, clap. They'd be like, yeah! It was really funny. Teen Titans? Oh, yeah. I love Teen Titans so much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you F with iCarly? No. I really loved iCarly when I was growing up, but here's the thing with iCarly. My mom didn't let me watch iCarly because she thought it was satanic. I don't know why. My mom had very strange opinions on media. For the longest time, I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter because she thought the magic was like witchcraft. But then she thought that iCarly was satanic or a bad influence. But for some reason, she let me watch Victorious. Like, Victorious was fine with her. But apparently, iCarly was too much. I still watched it, and I still liked it, but it was too much for her. It was very strange. Is my mother Nigerian? No, she's just a very conservative Filipino lady. And now you're a streamer. I know! I'm basically... You the real iCarly, Alekirser. You the real iCarly. I didn't just watch Victorious. I was obsessed with Victorious. Holy cannoli. I was not normal about Victorious. What else? Do I know any Tagalog? I'm not good at it. I have what my mom refers to as a very... a very silly accent when I speak it. I can understand it very well. Like, I can understand pretty much everything that's said to me. I just don't respond in it because I'm insecure about my accent. Same with Spanish, to be honest. Have I visited Vancouver? I have. It's really pretty and the food is really good. I love Vancouver. Technically, you are more like Hannah Montana because you get the best of both worlds. Is that a reference to me being Asian, bisexual, or mentally ill? Which of those is that in reference to? A VTuber. Oh, okay. All three? Okay.
Pick a side. I don't know. What do I pick? Dragon and girl? All of the above.
What was your first gaming console? The Game Boy Advance SP. This one, but like the one that you can flip. This was the only one on the list though. It was the Game Boy and then the PSP and then the 3DS. In that order.
You the real dragon VTuber.
You're way... I'm Spanish and Filipino. We've established this. We've established this. When you traveled to Earth, what was the first thing you did? I swam in a creek up a waterfall, and I sank to my knees and heralded the sun, feeling the cold breeze on my face as I entered this new world for the very first time. I burned down a library. You might have heard of it. It's called the Library of Alexandria. This stream time was weird. I'm sorry. I know this stream was weird, but I'm in like a good mood, Loki. I'm in a good ass mood. I'm like so yappy. And it's not like, this is when I normally start streaming too. Jeez. Eee. The vibe is alien. Don't worry, chat. I will be back on Sunday, streaming at the exact same time as usual. I promise. Did I miss the section with Queen Cat? Yes, it's at the very beginning of the stream if you want to check it out. It was very fun. I would love to collab again. I'll make sure to let her know that. And now we add 3 more hours to the stream. Maybe one day. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Check it out. I didn't say the 3 was ending. I just said like I'm just chatting. I'm just chilling. What was your first? Was that your first collab with Queen? Yes, it was the first collab with Queen and first of many to come. I have a very bad habit of making my friends be friends with each other. That's what happened when I remember when I did the Rebo collab with Celadon, Poppy, and Yum Princess, aka L. That was the first time they ever met. Yum and Cella and Poppy. Cella and Poppy were already friends. It was kind of like a bring your own friend kind of thing. Cella brought Poppy, I brought Yum. And it was really fun. I really love making my friends meet each other and get along and flirt and smooch. It brings me joy in my heart. Yeah, they first met each other on the repo stream. They didn't even talk to they weren't able to talk to each other before that. How did I meet Snakey? I met her through L. She's one of the sweetest women I've ever met. Most of the people in the NSFW industry are one of the sweetest people, like some of the sweetest people I've ever met. They're very respectful of your boundaries. They're very good at communicating their boss B words, and I love them so much. Have I met Kenji, the VTuber? No, but I see his TikToks and I think he's pretty cool. If there was an evil variant of you, would she be a water dragon? She would have, I've thought about this. She would have white hair and blue streaks instead of red. She'd be a color swapped version of me. Collab with Cottontail VA? I'm shy. I look up to her. I look up to Cottontail and Project Melody. They're really cool. But I am not worthy. I am not worthy. But yeah, like you were saying, I could be a color swapped version of myself. That could be fun. How would you react if they reached out to you? I would play it cool and normal and be really normal about it if my favorite VTubers reached out to me. I'd be so cool. Is this an AMA? I guess so. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Listen, I know how to talk to women normally, chat. I'm not just gonna be weird and like act weird and creepy. Like I can talk to people normally. Look, I made you so much bigger. Be self-conscious. Look at how big you are, chat. My god. So large. You're taking up the whole screen. Oh, yeah. Now everything you say is being noticed. Hello, GP. No worries at all. That's very fair. I hope you have fun with my character. Would you agree at the chance to collab if it was their idea? Yes, I would. I actually did have I had the chance to collab with one of them in a group setting, but I was on vacation and I hate myself every day for it. It was a collab stream with one of them, and one of their friends invited me, but I couldn't make it because I was on vacation. And ever since then, I vowed to never go on vacation ever again. To be fair, I don't thrive in group settings. I don't. I'm very shy. The only group setting that I feel like I could do good in is one with like people that I have really established relationships with. So like Elle's one of my best friends in this space, Yum Princess. I can talk to her for hours. We could probably do a 12-hour stream and it would feel short. Celadon too. And Poppy, I'm learning, is super freaking friendly. Like, I would be able to stream with her. We'd just be very shy. But, like, if it's somebody that I've never, like, really officially met before, I would probably just be super nervous and not talk. That's what happened once. I was in a Mario Kart collab with, like, 8 other VTubers, and I was so quiet. I had no idea how to talk. I said like 2 things. It was so embarrassing. I can't really talk in groups if there's like more than 4 people, I would say. Otherwise I'd feel kind of, I'm not good at those kinds of settings. Yup. Why am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm not good at it. Like, I think a lot of it is I prefer to listen if the group is really big. If it's like 5+ people, I kind of just... I have to listen. I can't talk. Well, I'm very happy that you're here, GP. Welcome in again today. Thank you. Selective extroversion. That's the best way to explain my personality. I can be a menace. I can do all sorts. Like, I don't have anxiety like making phone calls or ordering food. or anything like that. But if there's a lot of people, I kind of just sink, because that's not really where I thrive. I do really like it when it's just like me and like 3 other people max. 3 to 4 at most. 2 to 4 at most. 3 is honestly, like 3 to 4 is like ideal, I would say. Yeah, and that's also how I prefer to hang out IRL too. When I was in middle school and high school, my friend group eventually Frankensteined into this huge freaking 20-person friend group. I fucking hated it. It was so bad. We would go to the mall as a group of 20. It was so bad. I never want to do that again. It was so awkward. Like a whole classroom. Just brought the whole classroom with us. That was too much. Go Cat's Eye. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Like the whole pack with me. The whole village. It's too much for me. I couldn't do that. Eventually I kind of whittled away into my own smaller friend group and it just felt better for me. I just prefer fewer but deeper relationships. Yeah. I will say that there are a bunch of people that I do want to be friends with, but I'm kind of shy. But I've been trying to like be more kind of like I'm trying to reply more to people's posts, and like if they need help I'll try and offer help if I can. There are a few VAs and VTubers that I do really want to be friends with, but I'm shy. I'm very shy. Very shy gal. Like, here's the thing. Even if I collab with someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that we talk much outside of collabs, I would say. Like, in terms of, like, the VAs and that I've worked with, specifically VAs, not VTubers. With VTubers, I tend to, like, talk to them pretty regularly, but with VAs, it's usually like, do you want to collab on this? Okay. Send files. Okay. You know? Like, we don't really talk hang as much. You know VA? Oh, yes. I think she submitted her design for my rating stream. I remember that. Is she green? She's like an elf? Yeah, I remember her. She has a really nice voice, from what I remember. Yes, I remember her. I won't be able to meet you at the Yoshi meet and greet on Saturday. You don't have to worry about that. It's okay. I'll be at many more cons in the future. Yes. Especially if they're in Texas. Texas has so many cons. But yeah, there are a bunch of like... Did you ever try to slide in their DMs? Not quite. What I'll usually do is I'll like... I'll try to refer to something, like if they posted something, and then I'll DM them about it and be like, yo, I saw that you were kind of having a hard time with this. I can help a little bit. Like, if you need, like, resources or whatever, I can give those. And that's usually what I'll do.
Hopefully, making friends.
Stream Ultra Kill. I can't think of a worse fit for me as a game.
Ultra Kill is like the worst game I could possibly play.
It's like the worst fit for my personality. Cause like, I'm not good at handling pressure. I suck at shooters. And I'm not good at games. That's like all the big 3. Hard nose for the Alekirser stream, I would say. I know 2 to 3 LootTubers who are Canadians. I've explained this before, okay? You know why so many Canadians are LootTubers? It's so cold here. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna be indoors all day? Need to do something. Yeah. Well. This was very productive, I would say. Very, very productive stream. So much happened. I didn't expect it to happen like this. Will I ever be in any cons in Southern California? I'm gonna be at Offguy in 3 months. 3.5 months. I think that'll be really fun. 3.5 months I'll be in Offguy. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be up to some very special stuff at Offguy. You'd like to buy an hour of my time? I don't know if I quite have a price on my time like that, but I appreciate the offer. Offguy. Where's the con on Saturday? It's WeebCon, so that'll be in Texas. I don't know
where in Texas it's gonna be because I'm not going to WeebCon in person. I'm going virtually, so all I know is that it's in vaguely Texas. I don't know. I'm not in America either, so like, I'm like the worst person to ask about this stuff. I cannot tell you where things in Texas are.
Yeah, I'm like the vague direction of Texas. That's close to like, something, somewhere. Yeah. It's on someone's ranch. Yes, you can meet me in the flesh. On someone's ranch. Have I filled a US map on stream before? Yes. And I did pretty good, I would say. I think better than most people expected. I think I filled a stream, like a state map on stream like once. That was fun. Will you go to Canadian or international cons? If they invite me, that's really all it is if they invite me, I'll happily try to go. Would you do a bro versus bro competition with Celadon? What is a bro versus bro competition? What does that imply? I'm so scared. Going to the gym? You want me to go to the gym with Celadon? I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe Celadon's like, she got that sleeper build. She's super buff. She's totally super buff. Who can lift more? I don't know. Don't underestimate her. She's super buff. Do you think there should be a group or team exclusive to Canadian VTubers, like how OzTubers is exclusive to Australian VTubers? OzTubers? I'm not familiar with that very much. I don't know, per se. I mean, I'd love to meet other Canadian VTubers, but I've never thought of a group before, or if there exists one, you know? Could be nice. I know one Australian VTuber, Cersei Soulstorm. She has a really pretty model. She's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Australia has less people than even Canada. Wait. Australia has like 5-6 million people, right? And then Canada has...
Fuck, I don't remember how many. I don't remember how many people Canada. It was between 20 and 40 million, right? It was like 30 to 40 million, right? I think 30 to 40, right? I don't know. All I know is that we're bigger than the US, but we have like a fraction of the population. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Oh. Okay. Well, good to know. Very good to know. How can you stay awake until 12:30? Do you drink coffee? I don't drink coffee. I survive off pure whimsy. Yeah. Oh my god, wow. We actually did make regular stream time. That's crazy. That's crazy.
not used to that. Oh man. Not gonna lie. You want me to stream until my normal end time? Fuck, I really would. I would love to, but I do have to catch up on some work because I started early today. But if you do want to vibe more with me, I'd be happy to. We can do this a lot more often. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do have to catch up on my work so that I can post my regular stuff. But I had a lot of fun vibing. When I get to the point where I have like a bigger kind of audience, I would love a bigger amount of backlog. When I have a bigger backlog, I would love to have more time to stream. Bigger audience. Oh my god, what a Freudian slip. I mean, I would love one. Like maybe 4 viewers. That could be nice. Did I burn through my usual year of backlog? So here's the thing about my backlog, okay? I burn through my backlog only because my standards started going a little up. I started listening to the audios that I recorded from like a year ago, and I just don't like them. And I feel like I could do better, and it just doesn't feel fair to the people that subscribe to me to get content that isn't up to my current standard. So I just either re-record them or I put them in the vault to never be seen by anyone, ever. Because I don't want to put out mid. If I know that an audio is mid and I put it out, it makes me feel bad. Especially because I know that I can do better, so I just re-record or I just don't release it, and I just go, well, better luck next time. And because of that, my standards have raised to a point where my existing backlog is very small. It's really small, and I also have a bad habit of doing everything myself, so because of that, like, it takes me longer to finish stuff now. Hire editors? I'm trying, but it's so hard for me to let go. My audios and my roleplays, they're my babies. They're my babies. Oh, whoa! Hello! Welcome in. How you doing? How you been? Doki Domiki. Hello, hello, hello. Are we mutuals on Twitter? I think I recognize your username. I recognize your username. Oh, wait. You're the one who does the art? You do the art? That's not specific. You do the art. You do the really good art. She does the really good art. The art. You have the really cool style. I remember. Yes. Oh my god, welcome in. What were you guys up to? I'm gonna drop a follow. So nice to meet you. Hello. Hello, I'm Allie. I'm a VA. We just hung out and I shared my bad opinions with chat. Actually, for the people that just rated in, here are some of the tier lists that I just did. You finished RE9. Ooh. I was too much of a wussy to play it on stream. I played it on my off time. How you feeling about it? You one of those girls that really likes Leon Kennedy? Yeah, there's my tier list. My cereal tier list. I don't like Fruity Pebbles, yeah. Thank you for the gift, so Zamadan. Welcome in. And again, thank you again for the raid, Mickey. What are your communities named? Freakies. Oh! I like that. You got the Freakies. Mpreg? Is that your name? The Mpregs? The Freakies, that's so cute. My community is called the Wankies. I think we'll get along just fine. Thanks for the 10 months. Freaking mage. Thank you. That was my chip tier list too, if you want to see that. I hope it doesn't offend you. I haven't tried a ton of these. Yeah. We have... Okay, so I think I'm getting an idea of what your community is like. I'm seeing a lot of Mpreg. Cool Ranch is the bottom is crazy. I don't like ranch. I don't like the taste of ranch. It betrays my Asian Canadian sensibilities. I don't like it. I know it doesn't taste like actual ranch, but I just don't like any ranch. No ranch ever. And this is my game console tier list. Everything in green is stuff that I've never played with before. Mickey loves ranch. Fuck!
I love ranch, actually. I'm a really big fan of it. I think I would drink bottles of ranch if I could. Like, it's so good. Ranch is it's really yeah. I love all the ranches. I own like 5 ranches in Texas. I love it. Don't call me
Spineless. I'm not spineless. Y'all caught me at such a silly time. I was about to end off for the night, but I really appreciate you guys. Oh my god. Once again, if you like ASMR roleplays or VA stuff, I'm all for that. I like to do a bunch of stuff. You want me to do one more tier list? Fine. What would we even do though? Do you want to do a fast food one? We did so many food ones. Okay. We gotta round it out. Alright, let's do a fast food tier list. A letter tier list? Fuck, you're gonna have me all night if you keep giving me tier lists to do. Best fast food casual restaurants. Okay. This one's looking pretty good.
_boy gifted a tier 1 sub to Doki Do Miki.
Thank you for the gift sub to Doki Do Miki, Voltius boy. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. One of the best VAs around Safer Work and NSFW. Her? Oh, you do VA? Wow. I'm gonna be real creepy and look your socials up after this stream. Let's make our tiers. Top tier, pretty good. Mid, and never tried. Okay, let's rank some fast food, everybody. Oh, oops. There we go. Yeah. A&W All-American Food. I think I remember you made that one. No, that wasn't me. But I know the one that you're talking about. I have done a bunch of Uma ship posts. I've had A&W. I think it's kind of mid. I've had it at an airport because there was nothing else to eat. Never had Arby's. Is it good? Like, what is Arby's? What is an Arby's? What is their... Because every fast food restaurant has their draw. Raising Cane's has their tenders. Burger King has their burgers. What is Arby's? Lunch meat? Lunch meat. Roast beef. Interesting. Okay. We have the meat. That's what Arby's says. We have the meat. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe one day, if I've gone off my rocker, I can do a fast food tier list. Live. I'll eat all the fast food that ends up in the never tried tier. Baja Fresh, never tried. Blimpie, never tried. This is very biased towards America. A lot of these I've never tried before. Bojangles. Chicken and biscuits. Famous chicken and biscuits. I do fuck up some chicken and biscuits, but if I've never tried it, I can't give an accurate response. Boston Market, never tried it. Okay, Burger King. Let's see. Burger King, pretty good. I like their onion rings. I've never really had a fast food burger before. I've never had a fast food burger before. So I can't really accurately assess most of these, because most fast food restaurants, they're all about their burgers. I've never really had a fast food burger before. A lot of it is I don't trust. I don't trust when people assemble sandwiches for me. Unless I made my sandwich, I don't trust it. I don't know what they're doing. What if they spit in it? I wouldn't know. Why are you ranking fast food if you've never had a fast food burger before? I don't know. I thought it would be funny. Raising Cane's. Mid. I said it, okay? Cane's is mid. Cane's is mid because if you need to rely on the sauce for your chicken strips to taste good, then your chicken strips are not good. It's mid. If you're a chicken strip restaurant, your chicken strips need to be able to stand on their own ground. They might as well call it Raising Cane's sauce. Raising Cane's sauce. The sauce is good, but the chicken fingers themselves, if you're gonna put it in your subtitle, then make them good. And they aren't even that crispy. That's what I'm saying. Oh, my goodness. Carl's Jr. There was a lot of Carl's Jr. in Southeast Asia. Carl's Jr. was not bad. I feel like if anything, Carl's Jr. deserves its own tier because it's not quite mid, it's not quite pretty good. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. So I think maybe I'll do it a service and put it right at the edge of pretty good. And I think a lot of it is like the food is pretty solid. Like the quality is pretty solid, but the ads. The ads. The ads. They're silly. Do most of these companies exist in your country? Yeah, Canada, very far, far away lands. Nobody's heard of it before. We don't have any fast food restaurants. We just hunt our own moose and ice fish. And that's what we call fast food. If we want a quick bite to eat, we just go to the local frosted over pond and spearfish for the nearest salmon, and we eat it right off the stick. Yeah. Checkers. Crazy good food. Never heard of it. Is this Chick-fil-A? That's Chick-fil-A, right? The big roaster? Rooster? Chick-fil-A isn't bad. Like, speaking objectively about the food, I think it's a bit overrated. I like their grilled chicken nuggets. I like their grilled chicken nuggets because they're very macro efficient. And they also don't taste too bad, but I haven't tried it enough to have an opinion. So, I would say, like on the edge of pretty good from what I've had so far. Chipotle, okay. I really like Chipotle. I like Chipotle. Does Ellie eat anything besides chicken and fries? I do. I don't have chicken and fries very often. I like Chipotle. I like burritos. I like being able to assemble my own food. I like that they can make it in front of me. The thing is, like, for some reason, somebody else assembling and grilling my burger. Somebody like making my burrito right in front of me. I can ask for extra chicken or beans. I just like it. I like it. I just like it. I'm allowed to like things. I like it. Church's chicken, never had it. Cookout, never had it. Culver's, never had it. Del Taco, never had it. Denny's! Denny's deserves its own tier. Because the food at Denny's is not... It's not it. It's not, like, the best food. It's not mid. It's, like... I would put it in its own tier of, like, a lot of memories were made here. Blinded by nostalgia. I think a lot of my life happened at a Denny's. A lot of my life happened at Denny's. All of my memories that I have from like high school specifically are from Denny's at 2 a.m. or like the Denny's parking lot or like after doing, because I was a theater kid, I used to do really late shows. And so what was open right at the end of a show? Denny's. So you take your whole cast to Denny's, you annoy the shit out of the owner that's just like, you know, trying to chill, and you order like really sloppy breakfast food. And it's Denny's late night is a spiritual experience, something that you have to experience. And one of my friends, he met his girlfriend of 10 years at a Denny's. Literally saw her because she was like the only other, like she was in the only other group that was in that Denny's. And like they were about to leave and then he walked out all rom-com like, stopped her in the Denny's parking lot and was like, "You seem cool. I want to get to know you." And it worked. It was insane. It was insane. Domino's? I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Domino's. I've had the worst experience with Domino's. When you're a university student and there's nothing to eat, Domino's is fine, but I prefer Papa John's. I think Papa John's is a lot better than Domino's. And if Papa John's isn't here, I'm gonna frickin' riot, okay? Dairy Queen.
I like Dairy Queen. I like Dairy Queen. I like that they tip over the cup when you order a, like... I like Dairy Queen. I think it's really fun. Dairy Queen has also brought me a lot of memories. And if anything, I think that their food is not bad. I think Dairy Queen isn't too bad. I love me a Blizzy Wizzy Blizzard. I love it. El Pollo Loco? I've never been to El Pollo Loco. Firehouse Subs. Again, never been. Five Guys? I remember eating at a Five Guys and like, okay, so I have had a fast food burger, but I remember I ate at a Five Guys and I got food poisoning. I have had a fast food burger, but I was really little and I remember getting food poisoning. So I think that's a part of the reason why I don't trust fast food burgers. So I'm gonna rate this, I'm gonna give it its own category. Trauma. I'm gonna give it the trauma category. Right there. We're gonna make it green. There we go. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna make this blue. Very neutral color. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trauma. IHOP. You know, IHOP, that's pretty good. I think IHOP is pretty good. I'm very biased towards restaurants that are like, fast food restaurants that are like breakfast places. And I think the reason why is because most of the time, whenever I was allowed to have fast food when I was growing up, it would be on road trips because we literally had no other option for food. Like, literally. So, IHOP is like one of the better places, I would say,
They have really, like, I like how big their menus are. I like having a lot of options like that. And the food's pretty good. Makes me happy. Food makes me happy. Yeah. In-N-Out Burger, again, never tried. Can't say anything. All I know is that a lot of people really fucking love it, and when an In-N-Out Burger opened, like, whenever it opens in another location, it's a big fucking deal. It's a really big fucking deal, and everybody lines up for it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give fast food burgers another try when I go to Off-Kai, and I'll try a burger and I'll let you know. I'll try a burger and I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Never had Jack in the Box, never had Jersey Mike's, never had Jimmy John's. Jollibee! This is where I give away that I am Filipino.
No bias whatsoever. The chicken is to die for.
And the peach mango freaking pie. My God. It's so good. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Fucking love it. I have nothing but nice words to say about Jollibee. My love and joy. And the mascots also hear me out. No, it's not. Please don't F the Jollibee. Please don't.
You want me to do an ASMR vid at Denny's?
I'm not gonna lie, one of my friends already did that idea, so I don't want to take it from them, but I'll think about something. Could be, oh, late night diner. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm cooking. Late night diner restaurant, kinda vibe. We already kinda did one, like a diner waitress audio, but I haven't done one publicly. I might do more with that concept. Yeah, I'll think about it. KFC. Okay, I feel like this needs to be separated into tiers. There's Western KFC, and then there's KFC in Asia. If we're talking about KFC in the West, then it's mid. Plain and simple, it's mid. But if we're talking about Japanese KFC, then it belongs here. Like, it's very, very dependent. So, if anything, I kind of want to add another tier that says, it's like, well, I don't want to fill the screen too much because I want you to be able to see it. Let's just assume Western KFC. I would put it, yeah, like here. Not as bad as Domino's for me, but yeah. Little Caesars, also mid. I just really like Papa John's. Long John Silver's never had. McDonald's. I like their smoothies. It's food. Gets you through the day. But like, for the prices are just not commensurate with the quality that they're currently putting out. You know, like McDonald's is not a value restaurant anymore. It's not. For what you're getting, it's not good. Yeah, like $5 for the large fries are insane. What would your rating be for McDonald's before it happened? I would make another tier between mid and pretty good for McDonald's, honestly. I'll just put it at, like, right at the top of mid, I would say. That's what I would say. Never had Moe's. Never had Noodles & Co. Panda Express. Now, okay. I've had a lot of Chinese food in my life. Panda Express falls into its own category of American Chinese food. It's not bad. Especially because you can get a huge ton of food. Honestly, I'll add myself to the list of Panda Express truthers. It's pretty good.
Also just joined
I think it's pretty good. American Chinese food is pretty yummy. If you're not like, if you don't have a hater yapping in your ear about how it isn't authentic Chinese, it's American Chinese. There's differences. And it does taste good. You get good value for what you get. It's fun. It's not the best, but it's good. It's pretty solid. I can't hate on it. It's like Tex-Mex, exactly. Yeah. Panera, too expensive for what it is, and also their lemonade is yeah. Papa John's! I fucking love Papa John's! I fucking love Papa John's.
Her pizza makes me happy. Papa John's is so good. I don't care what you think. I think Papa John's is amazing. The stuffed crust. Never had PDQ. Never had Penn Station.
Pizza Hut. I've never had a bad experience with Pizza Hut. I think Pizza Hut's pretty good. Is that a controversial opinion? Do you not like Pizza Hut? Wild take? Well, that's why this is so fun, is because I have like really interesting takes. Pizza Hut's fine. And like, let's say it's like maybe not that high. Like I'd put it at the end, like right here. No, I put Chick-fil-A right there. Popeyes. Why go to Popeyes when Jollibee is right there? Why go to Popeyes when Jollibee's there? You know, it's like, if I'm getting chicken and Jollibee's right there, I'd rather get Jollibee. I'm sorry. I think Popeyes is kinda... Papa John's is not my favorite pizza place. My favorite pizza place is local, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what it is, but... in terms of like fast food pizza with like a lot of chains, Papa John's is up there, I gotta say. I don't know. Okay, maybe Papa John's kind of blinded by nostalgia. I'll admit that. I have a lot of nostalgic memories associated with Papa John's. I do. A lot of like, I'm trying to think. Whenever I think of like, I love Papa John's, a lot of it is like when I bite into it, I taste my childhood. I'll admit, I bumped it down. That's more fair. Portillo's, never had it. Potbelly, never had it. What is that? Qdoba, never had it. Quiznos, never had it. Roy Rogers, never had it. Esbarro. Esbarro is... honestly... It's not bad. It's pretty good. Sbarro? Pretty good. Yo, I'm not American. I'm not American. I don't know some of these places. Schlotsky's never had it. Shake Shack, never had it. Sheets never had it. Skyline never had it. Sonic never had it. Steak and Shake never had it. Subway never had it. Svenson's never had it. Taco Bell, mid. I don't really like Taco Bell very much. Esbarro, bro. It's Esbarro. Taco Cabana never had it. Torchy's Tacos never had it. Waffle House. Okay. I also, again, blinded by nostalgia. Oi! No! Where'd my tier list go? Okay, whew. Waffle House? Blinded by nostalgia. I will say it's not good, but if there's nothing to eat and you're really hungry, and once again you're on a road trip, I've gone on a lot of road trips in my life, then Waffle House is pretty good and it's really fast. I like it. It's not the best food, but because it's Waffle House, because it's always been there for me, it tastes pretty good to me. But I'll admit that I'm a little bit biased. It's it's pretty good for me. It's pretty good. And also, every time I've been to a Waffle House, it's always been raining outside. And there's always some beef between the people that work there. You know what? Fuck it. I think Waffle House is pretty good. I'm tired of lying. I think Waffle House is pretty good. Okay, wait, hold on. Wawa? I've been to a Wawa a few times in my life. I think Wawa, like, their smoothies, Wawa is amazing. Wawa fucks. Wawa is a gas station slash, like, kinda, like, convenience store slash amazing, incredible, outstanding, beautiful, wonderful location of joy and happiness. Thank you for the gift subs, Phoenix. Thank you so much. Is that because of the Wawa take? I think Wawa is excellent. I'll put Wawa right there. Wawa's amazing. Wendy's. Again, with Wendy's, I think Wendy's is pretty good, but I think what gets me with Wendy's is their social media. Their social media was pretty fun. Like whoever ran that, specifically between like 2014 to 2018, they were pretty funny. I'd say they're like, I would say blinded by nostalgia again, because I admit that the food isn't like the greatest, but it's like I like when the company seems like it's run by cool people. You know? That's it. Never had Whataburger, never had White Castle, never had Wiener Schnitzel, never had Wings Over. Wingstop!
I really like Wingstop. I low-key want to get Wingstop after stream.
I love Wingstop. Give me those lemon pepper wings. It's buns.
I was about to say something mean.
Listen. You do not get to touch Wingstop. You do not get to touch Wingstop. Wingstop is a sacred place. Wingstop is sacred. Your stinky poo-poo butt. Your buns. Their Twitch ad is annoying. I wouldn't know because I have Twitch Turbo, but I'll take your word for it. Zaxby's, never had it.
Okay, so this is definitely a list of all time. I'm sure people have their opinions.
But this is my personal opinion. It's my personal opinion, okay? I think this is pretty solid. Are there places that you've been that are not on the list? I'm trying to think. Honestly, no. Most of the fast food restaurants I've ever been to are on this list. I can't think of any that aren't on this list that I haven't been to. It's a very alley tier list. What does that even mean? Have I ever had Cracker Barrel? What is Cracker Barrel? Do they sell crackers? Like, I've heard of it before, and I know that they got into hot water over, like, their logo, but, like, what is Cracker Barrel? Like, what do they sell? What is their food? Chicken fried steak. Okay, so, like, southern kind of comfort food, that kind of thing. Okay. Gifts?
Why do they sell gifts? I mean, I'm not dissing them, it's just... What kind of fast food restaurant is this? Is it even fast food at that point? I don't know if it's quite fast food. Like, some of these I'd kind of question whether they were fast food. They don't really seem like it. Yeah? Fair enough.
I'm feeling pretty good about this stream. This was pretty fun. Thank you guys so much for joining for my terrible takes and for hanging out with me at the very beginning of the stream. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid and get something to eat because I'm hungry, and also maybe get some work done because I need to get some work done. So yeah, I hope you had a great time, chat. Let's raid into somebody. Oh, okay. We're gonna be raiding into Vexoria the Sun Eater. I need to remember how to spell because I'm bad at spelling. Vexoria the Sun Eater. Okay, Sun Eater is combined. Okay, I'm gonna be getting some lemon pepper wings, especially despite everybody that cursed Wingstop's good name. To all the people that raided, hello, I'm Allie. I'm a VA. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. EST. Usually. But today was a little bit earlier. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.